Nipsey.
Oh, it's good to see you. Say, I didn't see you since we tried to make a date with those two beautiful girls.
Yeah, you remember that?
Yeah, how'd you make out?
Solid, Jackson, solid. Hey, how'd you make out?
Stonewall, Jackson, Stonewall.
You know, Nipsey,
What's that?
it really must be wonderful to stand up here and make people laugh. To be a great comedian like that. Gee, I wish I had that knack, you know?
Nothing to it, Uncle Willie. You could do it.
Oh, no, not
We could do it.
You and I?
We can be a comedy team, and we don't even need to rehearse.
Oh, no, this I won't believe.
I'll show you.
Not with me, you know?
Yeah, with you.
All right.
Right here, we can make them laugh.
Prove it to me.
All right, now all you got to say is, that's good,
That's good.
or that's bad.
You mean to say we can make them laugh just saying that's good or that's bad?
That's all you got to say. Whichever occurs to you, you just say, that's good, or that's bad.
And we'll make them laugh.
We'll make them laugh. Want to try?
I'm ready.
Here we go.
All right.
All right?
Yeah.
Uncle Willie?
Yeah.
I just got married.
That's good.
No, that's not good. I married an ugly old hag.
Oh, that's bad.
No, it's not so bad, because she is rich.
That's good.
No, it's not so good, because she's rich and she's mean. She won't give me any of the money.
Oh, that's bad.
Well, it's not so bad, because she bought me a beautiful house.
Yeah, that's good.
No, it's not so good. The house burned down.
Oh, that's bad.
No, that's good, because she was in it. Now she's gone. I'll get all the money. And that's good.
You know what? I can tell right now that you're going to be a wonderful audience. And with a great, warm reception like this, we just can't miss. Well, ladies and gentlemen, are you ready? Ready for a good show? I'm ready to present it to you. Presenting at this time a gentleman of royalty in the musical world with a great musical aggregation. So let's get together, and you'll say, that's good, as we present to you Count Basie and the orchestra.
now to sort of slow the tempo down and introduce you to some real solid groove music that's sound as a rock. In fact, I'd like to present to you a man who wisened the world up about what the blues is all about. They call him Big Joe Turner, the daddy of the blues, and I like to set a tempo sort of like this for him to bring him on so I can give him to you. Hey, Joe. Hey, Big Joe Turner. Come on in.
Get crazy, no? Sound off, boy. Let 'em rock a while. Crazy. Get out of that kitchen, baby, wash your face and hands. Get out of that kitchen, baby, wash your face and hands. Well, you fix my supper, cause I'm such a hungry mess. Where you wear your hair, baby, look so mellow and fine. Where you wear your hair, you look so mellow and fine. I can't believe my eyes, all that jive in mine. I believe to my soul you a devil with 9 holes. I believe to my soul you a devil with 9 holes. Well, all I work, baby, the faster my money goes. I did shake, rattle, and roll. Shake, rattle, and roll. Shake, rattle, and roll. Shake, rattle, and roll. You won't do right, I don't know. Shake, rattle, and roll. Wait. Wait. Ready to stop. Well, all right. Yeah, get it, boy. Like a one-eyed cat peeping in a seafood store. Like a one-eyed cat peeping in a seafood store. I can look at you, baby, there you ain't no child no more. Well, over the hill, way down underneath. Well, over the hill, way down underneath. You make me roll my eyes, baby, make me grit my teeth. I let shake, rattle, and roll. Shake, rattle, and roll. Shake, rattle, and roll. Shake, rattle, and roll. Well, hurry up, baby, before I get too old. Rattle, and roll.
I might as well get out of this mood, though, right now and sort of get into what they call a jumping mood. You know what I mean by jumping mood? Well, that's sort of a slang for getting with it and let's boot it. And I got 4 boys here who can really boot it for you. Are you ready for them? So let's boot it up. The Delta Rhythm Boys.
Cry them, dry bones, easy go, cry them. Dry bones, easy go, cry them. Dry bones, now hear the word of the Lord. Easy go, connect to them. Dry bones, easy go, connect to them. Dry bones, easy go, connect to them. Dry bones, now hear the word of the Lord. Well, the toe bone connected to you. Foot bone connected to you. Heel bone connected to you. Ankle bone connected to you. Leg bone connected to you. Knee bone connected to you. Thigh bone connected to you. Hip bone backbone connected to you. Backbone, the backbone connected to you. Shoulder bone connected to you. Neck bone, the neck bone connected to you. Head bone, now hear the word of the Lord. Them bones gonna walk around. Them bones gonna walk around. Them bones gonna walk around. Now hear the word of the Lord. Disconnect them bones, them dry bones to disconnect them bones, them dry bones to disconnect them bones, them dry bones. Now hear the word of the Lord. Well, your head bone connected from you. Neck bone, your neck bone connected from you. Shoulder bone, your shoulder bone connected from you. Backbone, your backbone connected from you. Hip bone, your hip bone connected from you. Thigh bone, your thigh bone connected from you. Knee bone, your knee bone connected from you. Leg bone, your leg bone connected from you. Ankle bone, your ankle bone connected from you. Heel bone, the heel bone connected from you. Foot bone, the foot bone connected from you. Toe bone, now hear the word of the Lord. Oh, well, them bones, them dry bones, them bones, them dry bones, them bones, them dry bones. Now hear the word of the Lord. Them bones, them dry bones, them bones, them dry bones, them bones, them dry bones. Now hear the word of the Lord.
At this time, it's indeed a pleasure to present to you an artist that I've greatly admired since I first had the pleasure of seeing and hearing her on our show. And we're mighty happy to have her back with us again, and I'm sure that you're going to enjoy just as much as you did the last time. And here she is, Martha Davis and her spouse.
Well, mister, you've had your last chance, and this sister's through with your romance. There's no need to even ask why. I've just one thing to say, and that's goodbye. Read all about your trip away. All the columns say you just love to play. Just one thing to say, and that is, honey child, goodbye. I don't want to hear from you. I don't want to know where you're at. I don't want to meet you, you bum you. Gonna hit you with the little baseball bat. Now will you please get out? And when I say out, I mean away. Let the doorknob hit you where the boogeyman bit you. All I got to say is, honey, goodbye. Serve me breakfast in bed. Yeah, I'm gonna get a great lover who charms will discover. Look out. P.S. to you, honey, drop dead. Going to find me nice young gent who he'll really think my frame's gold embossed. Yeah, he'll be full of nutrition like the Hollywood tradition. Look out, honey. I'll get lost. I was behind you when you went up, but I ain't gonna be be behind you when you go down. Don't wire me SOS, cause I ain't in that mess, and my address, forget it. On back where you been. Keep loving and living in sin till we meet you once more. I think I'm gonna do just a little old living myself. At Satan's back door, goodbye forever. I'll see you never. Off we the same. Adios. Au revoir. And goodbye.
Thank you. That was wonderful. And now for a fast changeup. You know, when a pitcher gets a 3-2 count on a batter, you know what he does, don't you? He comes in with that fast ball. Well, on deck out here, we got a little slugger who refuses to be pitched out. And I'm sure that you will agree with me when I say he's one of the greatest. And here he is, Little Buck. There's a little rascal who refuses to be struck out. He's a hard hitter. And speaking of hits, well, there's a guy standing on the on-deck circle right now, waiting to come on, and he's more or less been a hit every time he's been on the Harlem Variety Review. He's more or less a regular. I would say that his batting average is about 1,000. I'm sure that you'll agree with me, too. And here he is, ladies and gentlemen, that home run hitter of songs, Nat King Cole.
Wow, 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 wow. Wow, 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 wow. Sitting by the ocean, me how she feels so sad. Sitting by the ocean, me how she feels so sad. Don't got the money to take me back to Trinidad. Fine Calypso woman, she cooked me shrimp and rice. Fine Calypso woman, she cooked me shrimp and rice. These Yankee hot dogs don't treat me stomach very nice. In Trinidad, $1 buy papaya juice, banana pie, 6 coconut, 1 female goat, and plenty fish to fill the boat. 1 bushel bread, 1 barrel of wine, and all the town she comes to dine. But here is bad, $1 buy, cup of coffee, ham on rye. Me throat, she's sick from necktie. Me feet she heard from shoes. Me pocket full of empty, I got calypso blues. These Yankee girls give me big scare. Is black the root, is blondie hair. Her eyelash falls, her face is paint, and pads are watty, girl, she ain't. She jitterbug when she should waltz. I even think her name is false. But Calypso girl is good a lot. Is what you see, is what she got. Sitting by the ocean, me heart she feels so sad. Don't got the money to take me back to Trinidad. Wow, 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 wow. Wow, 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 wow. Wow, 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 wow.
Mr. Chan!
Mantan, Moreland.
Hey, Nipsey Russell.
Where have you been?
What do you want to know? Where you don't want
Where have you been?
What do you want to know where I've been for?
Boy, I was at home lying in my bed,
Yeah.
thinking about the money that I owe you.
Uh-huh.
And I just couldn't sleep.
Couldn't sleep.
No, I had to get up out of my bed to come over and find you and tell you that I can't pay you.
Now you fix it so I can't sleep. How come you can't pay me?
The races, those low-down hounds.
Hounds? What kind of races do you play?
Horse races.
What track you play at?
I play over here.
That track's crooked. Why don't you play over here around?
That's where I lost my money.
Yeah. How much did you lose?
I lost
You
about...
didn't have that much. No, all you had was...
I had more than that.
Yeah.
I bet on a horse, and that rascal didn't come in.
Was he that far behind?
Yeah.
Who was the jockey riding him?
A jockey by the
He
name...
can't ride. No, I thought he went out here to ride for
He
Mr.
did, but they fired him. He came on back.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, and do you know what he did?
What?
Let me tell you, boy,
You should have had him arrested. Now, the horse you should have bet on was
he
number...
was scratched.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mantan, you don't look so good.
No, I don't feel so good either.
Oh, why don't you go away? Take a little trip for your health.
Yeah, I think I'll go out here to...
Don't go out there. They're filled up. I would suggest that you go over to...
And get 10 years?
If you went, how would you go?
Driving.
Driving what?
1900
You'll never make it.
Hey, look here. What time is it?
Well, now it's
Is it
almost...
that late?
Yeah.
I got to go over here and see...
She's not at home.
Well, where is she?
I think she went down...
I'll see her then. You take it easy.
All right.
Bye-bye.
That's why I like to talk to Mantan. We always understand each other. But let me tell you, I did go to the racetrack. Went to the racetrack, I had a roll big enough to choke a horse. That's what I should have done, was choke that rascal instead of betting him. I bet $15 on a horse's nose. Found out after the race I could have bought him for 10. I didn't mind him getting left at the post. That could happen to any horse. But when he stopped in front of the grandstand and asked me, which way did they go? That's when I gave up. And I thought I had a good horse. He left the post 20-1. Came in at 5:15. The horse ran so slow that the jockey actually felt guilty. He felt guilty. When he got into the stretch, the jockey started giving the whip, you know. The horse stopped, looked back at the jockey, said, man, what are you hitting me for? There's nobody behind us. I left, walked around to the little place where they were serving drinks. All of a sudden, a guy walks into the bar. He had his handkerchief up to his neck like this. He raps on the bar. The bartender comes over, says, what can I do for you? The guy said, bartender, you want a drink? Bartender said, don't I know you? He said, where you been, over to the racetrack? Said, did you win? You bet? You lose? How much you lose? Bartender said, $2. The bartender said, $2,000? Bartender said, gee whiz, if I lost $2,000 on the races, my wife would cut my throat.
the pleasure to present to you Calloway.
Hey, folks, here's a story about Minnie the Moocher. She was a red hot hoochie coocher. She was the roughest, toughest frail. Minnie had a heart as big as a whale. Hidey, 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 hide. Hidey, 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 hide. Oh, 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 oh. Eedy, 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 eedy. Oh, she had a dream about the King of Sweden. He gave her things that she was needing. He gave her a home built of gold and steel, a diamond car with people like the wheels. Howdy, 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 howdy. Howdy, 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 howdy. Howdy, 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 ho. Howdy, 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 ho. Oobly-bee-hi, bye, bye, tickle-bitty-hop. Oobly-hi, bye, bye, tickle-bitty-hop. Ooba-labba-dooba-labba-doo. Ooh, ooh. Ooba-labba-dooba-labba-doo. Ooh, ooh. He gave her his townhouse and his racing horses. Each meal she ate was a dozen courses. She had $1 million worth of nickels and dimes and counted them all 1,000,000 times. Heidi, hi. Heidi, 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 hi. Oh, 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 oh. Heedy, heedy, heedy. Heedy, heedy, heedy. Heidi, 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 ho. Heidi, 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 ho. Poor man, poor man, poor man.
I'd like to present to you at this time a young lady who just a few months ago was tabbed the mama girl. And had she cried, Papa, I would have been there. Oh, she's so gorgeous. She's so beautiful. She's so sweet. She's so wonderful. Hello, Ruthie.
You know what, Willie?
What?
You say the sweetest things.
Yeah.
You know, I kind of like you, too.
Go on.
You're clever, you're dynamic.
Go on.
You're terrific, and
Go on.
most of all, you're so handsome.
Handsome? You mean handsome.
Oh, forgive me, Willie. I really couldn't remember everything you told me to say about it.
Oh, girl, go on and sing.
That I will. Every time it rains, I think of you. And that time I feel so blue. When the rain starts falling, my love comes tumbling down, and it's raining teardrops from my eyes. Well, if you see clouds here in my eyes, it's just because you said goodbye. Although the sun is shining, there's no summer sky, and it's raining teardrops from my eyes. Remember the night you told me our love would always be. I wouldn't be blue and lonely. Well, if you'd come back to me, every single cloud would disappear. I'd wear a smile if you were here. So, baby, won't you hurry? 'Cause I'll miss you so. And it's raining teardrops from my eyes.
Basie Rhythm Time as we present the great Count Basie and his orchestra. Basie!